Well, let's put everyone on camera. Let's all enjoy this moment together.
Don't direct the show.
Because for my friends and colleagues.
Don't direct the show.
No. Well, I'm directing the show. Listen, folks, sometimes when you have a weekend like I had, and, people are like, my God, Nick, can you give me the lottery numbers? How do you do it? I want to be able to celebrate it together with my friends. So I said it was better than a bye, and Wilds called it the low point in the history of the show. I'm just curious, and you guys can, respond in the affirmative or the negative. Do you feel better about the Chiefs' chances than you did before the game kicked off? Because I do. So that's almost like if they hadn't played and all we had seen was Buffalo play and the Chiefs didn't play, be like, oh, Chiefs last few weeks, you lose Cincinnati, you barely beat Denver. Oh, so wait, so what's better than not play? Oh, that's better than a bye. And then I know Wilds watching that game, oh my God, TJ Watt gets the strip sack and he has upsets dancing in his head like so many sugar plums. But little did you guys know, Andy Reid is out here playing five-dimensional chess. Because if we know anything about the Chiefs, even in the playoffs, it's kind of hard to get their attention. It's kind of hard to get them to really lock in. So Andy called a play, Wildcat play, with two guys who have never run a Wildcat play all season. You know why? Needed that fumble, needed that scoop and score. And how did the Chiefs respond? With literally the fastest 5 touchdown passes in the history, not of the NFL playoffs, not of the Chiefs franchise, in the history of professional football. 5 touchdown passes in 10.5 minutes after being down 7-0. Now, so was it better than a bye? Oh, I don't know. Travis Kelce got a touchdown pass. Our 7th-string offensive lineman got a touchdown catch. Mahomes was out here dancing. Big Ben was out here crying. Kelce was out here doing everything. No one got hurt. So I would say, Broussard, that's better than a bye. Is it as good as the throw herd around the world take? I don't know, but it's certainly more iconic. It was trending on Twitter. People were, it's now, I think, in the canon forever. So I don't know. Better than a bye, Broussard.
All right, Nick, look, you were, just to bring you down off your pedestal, off your high horse a little bit, you were predicting a Dan Marino-like blowout. Am I right? 62-7, right? Hey,
yeah.
Now, look,
we were on our way.
I picked the Chiefs, and I believe in the Chiefs. And what I saw yesterday, it was great from them. But nothing, Nick, is better than a bye. All right, nothing. All right, and did they get a ton of confidence back from beating up on a team they beat up 3 weeks ago? Look, if they had done this to Buffalo, if they had done this to Cincinnati, I might get your logic. And again, they should be confident, and they did some great things. But it also took them a long time to get going. That game was tight early on. Their first several possessions, they had to punt the ball. They couldn't get the offense moving. And so running through a team that can't match up with you, that has no offensive threat whatsoever until maybe the fourth quarter. That you got to slow down. All I'm saying is it's not better than a bye. That's all I'm saying.
But
it's
don't
not
you
better
understand?
than, I'm sorry. I know it's a nice hashtag and phrase, but no.
No. Hold on a second. Don't you guys, does everyone agree that if they play the way they played in the first quarter against Buffalo, they'll lose? They'll lose that game. That's why it was, in fact, better than a bye. They got it out of their system, and now they're rolling. A little tip pass pick. Oh, we're trying this little hijinks of this silly Wildcat. Throw that play away and never to be seen again. Got it out of their system.
Cardio.
We're rolling. Wilds. I know you hated the better than a bye thing. You hated it. But you know what Wilds also hated, just real quick, and then I'll throw it to you, my friend, because I know I'm filibustering, but I'm just so happy. Remember when you said it was dumb that I said the Chiefs season changed with the Mahomes throw? Well, now we have a large enough sample. Can we show the numbers to see if maybe, just maybe, the annoying guy with the big nose knows what he's talking about? Do you know what the line of demarcation is right there? The throw against the Packers.
The throw hurt.
So he was playing the worst football of his career, and now he's back to the best he's been at any point in his career. So maybe Wilds, when it comes to anything I say about the Chiefs, you guys should be like, yeah, Nick probably knows what he's talking about. Maybe it is better than a bye. I've never heard that before.
20-0.
I've never heard of one throw
62-7.
changing the trajectory of a season. But he's been right about it all. So maybe he's right about this too. Maybe.
Right about it all.
Broussard, I hate to say this. I think Nick is right.
Don't go
I
there.
think that he is right. There were 3 blowouts this weekend. Brady handled the Eagles with just kind of like a boring, brutal efficiency. Yeah. I don't even know if they smiled that much. Like, oh, touchdown. What's the score? Okay, yeah, that was it. It was just kind of like steady Eddie, even Steven. The Bills were playing with a real revenge on their mind. They're mad. They let out 20 years of anger on poor Mac Jones. Mac Jones and the Patriots defense like, hey, guys, geez, let up on the touchdowns. We get it. You're mad about 2 decades of dominance, but chill out. They were playing with, like, anger in their hearts. The Chiefs, however, were playing with a real joy. They were playing with just happiness, and I think this bodes well for them. And if they had a bye, they would be on neutral. And I think when we watch the Chiefs, they ran out of fireworks. They were playing with so much joy and happiness. I do think that this is better than a bye, that they can get some momentum and carry it over against the Bills. I thought that it was infectious joy that what they were playing with. I'm sorry, he was right. I got to call it like I see it, Broussard.
The joy came whilst the joy came once they got rolling. And look, I'm with you guys in that this was great for the Chiefs. All right, Patrick Mahomes was awesome, and they had not struggled the last 2 weeks, but, you know, they know it took a fumble return by Bolton, 90 yards to beat Denver. They know they had given up 24 points over the last 4 games, so it was good for them to get the defense rolling and the offense rolling. All that's great. All I'm saying, Nick, is don't fool yourself. This was not better than a bye because you knew you could beat up on the Steelers. You thought Patrick Mahomes was lying when he said we're taking them seriously. So they knew they could do this to the Steelers. The Steelers present no threat offensively. So they could work through their issues in the first quarter offensively.
Which is why
they better be ready for Buffalo.
A bye. No, it's why it's better than a bye. They got to work
through
it all.
2 weeks to prepare.
They get paid for the game.
2 weeks
you don't
to
get
prepare
paid for
for
the
the
bye.
Bills.
You don't get to sell the beers. You don't get to fire the fireworks. By the way, Go ahead, Jenna.
For perspective, Nick doing this for him is like better than a day off. So for the rest of us, we'd love a day off. This for Nick, that was better than a bye.
That's right,
this
Jenna.
for him is better than a vacation day. It's maddening.
That is exactly
That's a good
right.
analogy.
That sometimes that's a great analogy. And by the way, I'm at the craps table and I'm so hot. I'm going to throw out another thing just for you guys to marinate on, and then we can ask Vic about it later. You know what I realized last night watching Mahomes run around? Because Watt is so disruptive, even the Chiefs' great offensive line, Mahomes had to scramble a bit. I think the issue with Mahomes early in the year was that the offensive line was playing too well. I think Mahomes is at his best when he has to scramble about. And the offensive line was playing so well, it was like, why would I leave the pocket? I should just stay here. And that's not when he's at his best. And you might say that's a ridiculous statement, but I tweeted that. You know who clicked the old like button on that tweet? Chiefs starting left tackle Orlando Brown. Wonder if that bodes for Buffalo. Let's make them think they're beating us at the line of scrimmage so Mahomes can run around and do crazy Mahomes stuff. I'm just saying, better than a bye, throw her around the world, offensive line too good. Maybe, just maybe. We'll see.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.